It's only true in proper context. Hey, welcome back to the Hype Esquire show. Listen, I'm so sick and tired of people sticking up for Kanye West using the good old scapegoat, but he's a genius.
Bruh.
Nothing Kanye chooses to voice his social and or political opinions about leads me to believe he has the slightest bit of intelligence, let alone genius. He's actually better described as an ignoramus.
When you hear about slavery for 400 years, for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all? You know, like, it's like we're mentally in prison. I like the word prison because slavery goes too direct to the idea of blacks. It's like slavery, Holocaust Jews, slavery is blacks. So prison is something that unites us as one race, blacks and whites being one race. That we're the human race.
That speaks for itself. And only a fool would engage with the individual who wants to argue whether or not slavery was a choice. Think about it.
You know, they tried to scare me to not wear this hat, my own friend. But this hat, it gives me power in a way. There was something about when I put this hat on, it made me feel like Superman. You made a Superman, that's my favorite superhero. And you made a Superman cape for me.
So, apparel endorsed by the Ku Klux Klan and white supremacist sympathizers makes you, a black man, feel like Superman? This dancing for Mr. Charlie Coon wanna be white so bad he couldn't even bring himself to reference a black superhero. Yeah, again, it would take a fool to take this guy seriously. So I say all that to say this. People really have to stop throwing this genius word around so frivolously. You really gotta start using it in the correct context. Sure, by definition, Kanye could possibly be described as a type of genius, but never, ever genius alone. Now his type of genius, provided you're willing to give him that distinction to begin with, would be considered a creative genius. You wanna know the difference between genius and creative genius? One is based off of testable facts, and the other is 100% subjective. Take the late great W.E.B. Du Bois, for example. He wasn't a genius because I think he was genius. It was his brain's capacity to comprehend, compute, and regurgitate information at a higher level than most human beings on Earth that made him a genius. He was so brilliant that he'd actually understand that 2 of the 3 verbs in my last sentence didn't belong there. Can't say the same for Kanye. Compute and regurgitate, if you were wondering. Now I do concede, yes, Kanye is very talented and has produced incredible sounding music for many years and will probably continue to do so. However, you may think Kanye's music is pure garbage, and you, just like me, wouldn't be wrong in your assessment, because that's your opinion, and that's what makes a creative genius subjective, rendering the term itself rather meaningless. Which brings us to the point in this video where I know you're wondering, well, Hype, if you wouldn't call him a genius, what adjective would you use to describe him? And as luck would have it, I actually have a few. You Uncle Tom Coon, buffoon, bird brain, dimwit, moron, imbecile, numbskull, stooge, sucker, or the soft as a cookie.
I smell pussy!
But that's just if you ask me. So the next time you hear someone call Kanye West a genius, by all means, feel free to point them in the direction of the nearest flight of stairs. You know, so they can fall down them. Hey, thanks again for watching. Please do not forget to comment, like, subscribe, follow, all the above. Whatever you do, just do something, and I'll be back sooner than you think, I'm sure.